What's up, comic book movie fans? My name is Jonathan, this is Comic Book Cinema, and today it is Infinite Crisis at DC and Warner. So within the past 6 months, there have been a lot of changes over at Warner Brothers. The management that was handling things before has been ousted completely almost. David Zaslav has taken over the CEO position. He has axed countless properties, CW shows, and the Batgirl movie, just to name a few. And after Zaslav came in, James Gunn was appointed to be the Kevin Feige-esque figure for DC and Warner. And I'll admit, I have been screaming this for years now, at least 1 year, but it feels like years, plural. I have been saying for the longest time that DC and Warner Brothers need to just reboot, start from scratch, as much as it pains me to say that. There's a lot of things that I love about the current DCEU, or DCU, whatever you want to call it. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. I think Gal Gadot is literally perfect for the role of Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck. Most people don't love Ben Affleck as Batman, especially some of the creative decisions that were made with that character, but I think that he is perfect for the role. And even Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I think he's a great Aquaman. But I have still been screaming this message. We need to restart, we need to reboot, scrap everything, start afresh. Have you ever heard that phrase, be careful what you wish for? Because that is certainly how I feel now at this point. Just when we heard the tidbit of news, hey everyone, do you want to see Henry Cavill come back and play Superman again? And all of us nerdy fans were like, yes, we love Henry Cavill as Superman. And we all thought he was coming back. Even The Rock said on a late night show that yes, Henry Cavill is officially coming back to the role. And we'll get more to The Rock here in just a bit. But Henry Cavill had just dropped out of The Witcher. We all thought it was because, hey, he's coming back to play Superman. He's going to need to free up his schedule. Even though in reality, I mean, actors can film multiple projects at one time, so that wasn't the issue. But we all saw the signs, we all heard the rumors, and we believed most of them to be true, including myself. But recently, when this report came out stating that James Gunn is truly rebooting the DCU, I can't lie, guys, it really kind of hurt me a bit. Because there are a lot of aspects that I love about the current DCU. Yes, there are a lot of aspects that I did not love about the current DCU, but like it or not, that's what's going to happen. So recently it was confirmed that the director of all the previous Wonder Woman films, Patty Jenkins, and Warner Brothers had a falling out. We're not sure if this is the exact reason why. I mean, I guess we'll never really truly be sure. Some of us assume that it's because Wonder Woman 84 was complete and utter garbage. And some of us assumed that they had a falling out with creative differences, and Patty Jenkins is a well enough established director that she can just pick up and go wherever she pleases. Whatever the case may be, this film is not happening. And it's really odd because recently Gal Gadot posted to her social media promoting this film and hyping it up and talking about it. How excited she was. And that's not all, folks. Jason Momoa has apparently been recast from playing Aquaman to Lobo? And James Gunn has confirmed that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will be the last Aquaman movie. What does this mean, James Gunn? Thankfully, they haven't axed the Flash film yet because I, for one, even though I'm not the biggest Ezra Miller fan, I'm really excited to see what they do with this movie. Michael Keaton's coming back. There's supposed to be lots of wacky and weird wild stuff happening, so I'm super pumped for this film. And there have been a lot of reports coming out as of late saying that maybe Henry Cavill is not going to be back as Superman. If you're a Henry Cavill fan like I am, this is really disheartening. But going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, this is what we've all, or most of us, have been asking for. Maybe this is a chance for DC to truly give themselves a fresh start, introduce their characters slowly, make us as an audience care about them, and then release a big event film. Or they could go flip the script and do something completely different than Marvel has done in the past. Maybe they could just throw out their Justice League movie first, make us care about all the characters through that film, and then give us individualized stories. Either way, right now, one thing is for certain for DC, and to quote one of my favorite all-time wrestlers, that's nothing's for sure.
It's showtime, folks!
It is complete and utter chaos. We do know that, like I said earlier, James Gunn is in that role, that Kevin Feige role, but it would appear that they are rebooting everything. And as a fan of some of the characters they've introduced us to, this is really hurtful. But at the end of the day, it might be the best move for DC and Warner. Only time will tell. I guess the real question here is this really truly a crisis? Why don't you guys let me know in the comments below? So we did get this picture for Joker, Folie à Deux, the sequel to the ever-popular Joker that came out in 2019. You guys know how I feel about this film personally. I'm not super hyped about it. I didn't love the first Joker film, not because of Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix did excellent in the role. His performance was stellar, but I did not enjoy seeing a film about the Joker without the Batman. It was tough to watch. There were a lot of really hard to swallow themes in the film, but it made a lot of money at the box office, and I knew that it was just a matter of time before they came out with a sequel to this. There are a lot of intriguing things here for this film. I mean, you have Lady Gaga coming in to play Harley Quinn, which is very intriguing. But then they recently said that this film is going to be a musical. Very interesting choice, not what I would have done if I would have been a creative member at Warner Brothers. Either way, I'm going to see this film when it comes out. I'm interested, I'm intrigued, not expecting very much, but hey, they could surprise me. So I love The Rock. I just want to throw that out there. I think he's great. I think he's awesome. I enjoyed him in the role of Black Adam. Recently, he's been under a little bit of heat from social media. A lot of fans have drawn the ire of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson by comparing his film to the success of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And The Rock has rebutted multiple times on social media defending his film, as any actor would do, to an extent. So coming from Deadline and a few other sources, experts were saying that this film, Black Adam, was going to lose anywhere between $50 to $100 million for the studio. Then The Rock got on Twitter and posted that, no, this movie has made $400 globally, and it's set to profit between $52 and $72 million. Then he started comparing it to Captain America: The First Avenger and saying things like, "We're building still." But recently, insiders at Warner Brothers have claimed that this is not entirely true. I'm not going to say The Rock is a liar. I'll just say that I think The Rock believes in this film as well as he should. The film, personally, I enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, profit-wise, things haven't been looking good for Black Adam. No matter how you slice this, things at DC and Warner right now are definitely chaotic. They still have the Shazam sequel coming out, as well as the Aquaman sequel, Blue Beetle, and the Flash film, all scheduled for 2023. Whether or not we'll see changes to those films in the future, only time will tell. The biggest thing I hope that comes from all of this is that DC will make a plan, set it in motion, and stick to their plan. They have been infamous in the past for being very, very gun-shy, and weeks after films come out, changing things around completely. So I hope that's not the case here. No matter what they do, even if they are starting everything from scratch, I hope they do it boldly and confidently. James Gunn, I have faith in you. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go on over to TikTok and Instagram and check us out there at Real Comic Book Cinema. You can find us on Facebook. You can also find us anywhere where podcasts are, whether that be Amazon Music, Spotify, iTunes. Most likely, we're there. You can also find us on Patreon at patreon.com/comicbookcinema. Until next time, have a great day.